Hey everyone, today we're playing through day 52 of the Sandbox Season 3 Alpha, playing the Smurfs Giant Tree Expedition. For the first mission, we're going to speak to Papa Smurf over here, who's told us that strange crystals have been changing Smurfs' colors and giving them problems. First, we're going to need to find a crystal flower in the giant tree. This level is pretty straightforward. There are waypoints to all the things you need to grab. Also, one of the additional quests is to grab the same blue crystal flowers that you got in the other Smurfs level. Uses the same asset. The locations are kind of similar. Yeah. So jumping back down here, speaking to Papa Smurf after you grab the flower. And there are 5 other Smurfs that we're going to need to help because they've also changed because of the crystals that we found the last time we played. Grabbing one of the strange crystal flower things. Making our way up over here. It's kind of annoying how it triggers these quests in parallel. If you're trying to go for speed, you'll need to restart the level and focus on one of these challenges at a time. But for this playthrough, I'm going to do them in parallel, because no one wants to watch me reload the game. Also, Sandbox was super laggy when I was doing this. As you'll see afterwards, I actually had to cut a lot of footage where I'd be in the middle of a jump and the game would lag and I'd fall down, and it's very, very frustrating. Not sure what's going on with their patches lately. I am glad that they fixed the jump height, though. That was quite annoying in 7.5 and 7.6. Oh, going up this way. I think for the first bit, we focus on grabbing as many of the blue flowers. There's this purple flower. We'll need to grab this one later. The game lags a little bit. Grabbing the blue strange crystal flower. So let's go in the tree. Let's help this reptile Smurf over here. And we need to find 3 flowers for reptile Smurf. Looking for the bell flowers. Oh, was in the middle of jumping and the game lagged and I dropped down. Super frustrating. Oh, happened again. Oh, Smurf. Climbing up here. Gotta make our way up. Climbing up the vines. Climbing up this set of vines. Somehow ending up on the left side despite climbing up the right. Strange how they program the game to lag out if the chat service doesn't load properly. Especially on these single player levels, I wish they had a feature to just disable the chat entirely if it's going to be causing this many issues. Very frustrating. Running along the bridge over here to grab the bellflower. Got it. I did not tap shift and the Smurf decided to roll. We'll go with it. Oh, lag spike. Thankfully I didn't jump off the bridge. Got the bellflower. Now we'll need to hop down, grabbing the crystal flower on the way. Heading back to the alchemy table. You need to follow the steps in the book. So first extract the pollen. Then pine honey is the type of honey you need. Three spoons of mint. And the game lags a little bit. And there we go. the first Smurf is cured. So let's try and find the second one. Thing back over here. Still got to collect some of these crystal flowers. We just have 2 more to go. See one over here. Whoops. Rolling. Not making the jump. Trying our best. When I was playing through this game would lag every 5 seconds, and it was getting very, very frustrating. Especially with the end of the season coming up, you're trying to get your best times to get up the leaderboard. Okay, so we found all 15 of these strange crystals. Let's go speak to Papa Smurf to clear that quest from our list. There we go, got it. Okay, let's go help the other Smurfs now. We've got 4 more to go. Heading back into the forest area. Speak to this guy over here. Orange Smurf. He has bellyache. Need to find him some specific mushrooms. 3 spiral mushrooms. I happened to pick one of them up earlier, so we just need to grab the other 2. Got one over here. Climbing up the vine. To jump up over here. Going up this vine. Jumping up the wood staircase inside this giant tree. Turns into mushrooms. Then wood again. Then more mushrooms. Then inside here is the 3rd one. Now we'll need to head back down to the alchemy area to make the potion. And apparently you can clip through the tree. Interesting. Now we speak to, or we interact with the cauldron. First we cut the mushroom, put the cap, then add pepper, then stir it quickly. And then that Smurf turns back to blue. Hooray! That's 2 of the 5 Smurfs cured of their ailment. Let's go find another. Over here we speak to Green Smurf. We need to find them umbrella mushrooms. Jumping up over this way. These ones are fairly easy to find. I'm sure if there was an intended order to like which Smurfs you help first, given how close this one is to the area that you interact with Papa Smurf and the other Smurfs, the Green Smurf is probably the one you're supposed to help first. Red, and the Brainy Smurf interrupts you and he's like, hey, you're not supposed to be here. Yeah, whatever. Just selecting the things that make the most sense, and we cured Green Smurf. He's now blue, like all the other Smurfs, as they should be. Heading back into the forest, we want to help the 4th Smurf. I think it's a mustache Smurf. Yes, it is. He's got a mustache and horns on his head. Looking very silly. And we need to find violet flowers for Mustache Smurf. So jumping up. 1. I think we saw these ones earlier as we were collecting the blue crystal flowers. Should have grabbed them as we passed by them. Though I'm not sure how the Sandbox team is going to police that if you collect all the flowers first and then trigger the quest, if it's going to disqualify you because you didn't do them in order. Not sure how they're going to crack down on that. Alright, back to the table. Try them. Add the stem. There we go, that Smurf is cured. Now let's go help the last one. Okay, I'm lagging there a bit. We've got Red Smurf over here. Oh, he's a pig. Oink oink. Cool. So we need to help Pig Smurf find, what does he need? Purple mushrooms. Now for our next trick, we'll need to find a set of vines to climb up onto the walkways and not get thrown down by the leg, which is super, super fun. Oh, found our way. One purple mushroom over here, walking along the walkway. Being careful not to sprint, because I found with Sandbox, if the game lags while you're walking, it will continue to move your player character forward. And if you're on a ledge, it'll put you off the ledge, which is very annoying. And you have to go back and try and play the level. Yeah, not fun. Especially when there's so many parkour jumps and stuff. So Greedy Smurf is going to bother you over here, and he's going to be like, oh, can I eat this ingredient? And if it's in the list, you have to say no. And if it is not in the list, you can say yes. I think it's the Smurf berries you say yes to. And then speaking to Papa Smurf. And that's the level. If you'll notice, this video is only like 9 minutes long, but it took me 14 minutes. I lost 3 minutes of time to lag in this game on this level, so I'll probably have to go back and do it again. But that's okay. If you like this style of content and commentary, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you get notified when we post new videos. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you in our next video.